Good morning, this is Wayne Belisle, and in today's Smart Profit Maximizing Moment, we're going to talk about why direct... You're loud. I gave her a treat. She's loud. This is Tessie. Anyways, in today's Profit Maximizing Moment, we're going to talk about why direct mail is one of the best ways to cut through the clutter that's out there in all the marketing. But before we do that, let me do a better job introducing myself. My name is Wayne Belisle. I'm the founder of a local CPA firm in El Paso, Texas. Had my own firm since 1991, so I've been doing it for 28 years. I actually passed the CPA exam back in the late 70s. So I've been working a long time with small business owners. Our firm basically focuses on three things. One, helping business owners make more money, which is part of the reason for these profit maximizing moments. Second, tax cutting, which we're moving right into. It's tax cutting time coming up. And then third, of course, tax returns, which thank God 2018 is finally done. We still have some trailers because for some people, deadlines are just a recommendation. They're just not really there. Let's talk about direct mail. Why? I mean, with the rise of email, social media, text messaging, many business owners have flat out forgotten direct mail even exists. It's an old, reliable one, okay? When done correctly, direct mail allows you to put the right message squarely in the perfect prospect's hands at exactly the time they're looking for it. But because of its high costs compared to targeted social media ads, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, etc., direct mail should only be used when it's possible to get your message to a very specific list of prospects. One caveat: as mail becomes even rarer, it becomes a really good tool for cutting through the clutter of online advertising. Don't be afraid to try it, especially for your market. Now, if you're going to try it, there's some things you need to do right. Okay, first of all, study up on it. And one of the books, probably the first and only book I'd probably get, is Dan Kennedy's book, No BS Direct Marketing. Dan Kennedy was probably the grand master of direct mail. If not the best, definitely one of the best, that's for darn sure. Pay attention to his list of 10 rules that every direct advertising piece must have to be successful. He states, following these rules will keep you on track, save you a lot of money, and dramatically improve your marketing. Can't do better than that. All right, rule number 1, there always will be an offer. Rule number 2, there will be a reason for a customer to respond right now. Rule number 3, there will be a clear instruction on how the customer should respond. Saw one recently, didn't even have a telephone or an email address on it. It was like, oh, okay, I gotta Google you. Rule number 4, there will be tracking and measurement. One of the advantages of direct mail, it can be tracked and measured. Rule 5, whatever brand building occurs will be a happy byproduct, not bought on purpose. Direct mail is to get results, okay? Rule number 6, there will be follow-up. Rule number 7, there's a strong sales message, not vague hyperbole. Rule number 8, in general, it will look like a mail order advertising, all right? Rule number 9, results rule, period. End of discussion. If it isn't bringing in sales, you stop it. Rule number 10, you will be a tough-minded disciplinarian and keep your business on a strict direct marketing diet for at least 6 months. Now, 9 and 10 sound like they offset each other. But if you do a test and nothing happens, keep changing the message until you get one that works. Then once it looks like it works, then you will commit for at least 6 months. All right. Dan Kennedy in his book also lists the 3 components of the results triangle that every successful marketing and advertising campaign, whether it's online or whether it's direct mail, must have to be successful. These are message, market, and media. The message. Let's start with the market. When you craft your message, who is it supposed to resonate with? Who do you want to respond to your advertising? Who's your ideal customer? Who's your current customer? Who do you want to be your customer? This might be the most unasked question by business owners, but why not make the business you want? Who do you want to do business with? Message. Match the message to the who you identified above. Dan Kennedy likes to say, match the bait to the critter. In marketing, bait means 2 things: your message and whatever thing you offer to spark the direct response. This can be a discount, literature, information, a free service, small gift. Most business owners get poor results from advertising and marketing because they use no bait, lousy bait, or the wrong bait for the customer they're trying to attract. Media. Use the media, your market, the who you want to respond, pays attention to and notices. Then find as many different ways as you can to reach the who as you can afford. Now, this is getting a little long, but I'm going to finish up with the 4 rules for creating high response generated advertising that you can find in Chet Holmes' book, The Ultimate Sales Machine. By the way, this is another book that just has to be in your library and read from cover to cover multiple times. Rule number 1, it has to be distinctive. The first important thing about your ad is no matter what it is, whether or not it attracts attention. The best response generating ads catch the eye and hold it. What can you really do to stand out? Rule number 2, capture attention with a screaming headline. Most effective ads have a headline that follows this important rule. Tell me what you want to tell me in 3.2 seconds. But it took me longer to say that sentence than you need to. It should give a benefit and focus on the prospect by using you or your instead of using the word we. Remember, you're solving the prospect's problem. It should communicate its message immediately and make you want to read or listen for more information. I can't read and talk at the same time. Rule number 3, after your headline hooks them, your body copy has to keep them reading. First, the copy must focus on your prospect, not on you. Each sentence should unfold the story you want to tell and keep the prospect interested. The body should not tell me what it is. It has to tell me why it is valuable to me, the customer. Rule number 4, include a call to action. All right. Always include a strong response to act now. Call now for a free report. Only 100 left. First 100 to respond receive free shipping. Chet Holmes discovered that including a coupon in the lower left-hand corner of the page increases response by providing a non-committal way of responding. You should, in other words, think about it. They just bring a coupon in. They don't have to do anything else. You should consider using direct marketing, especially if your competitors are not. It can be a great way to cut through the clutter that's out there right now. Think about all the email you get, all the advertising you see every time you're anywhere. Just be sure you learn how to use it correctly, because it can be a very expensive education if you don't know how. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Belisle in Tennessee, who's sitting here waiting. She thinks I have another treat, which I do. Saying, until next time, let's make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much.